different then. It was a God, no lie, a couple years back. I don't know if y'all remember this, but they put out the story about the God who they said he was trying to break past the gates with his car in Washington, D.C. Do y'all remember that story? All right, so look, if you remember that story, it was a few years back. It was a God. They said on the news, he was trying to run his car through the gates in Washington, D.C., and they had to shoot him and kill him. Y'all remember that, right? In actuality, that is not what happened. Okay, in real life, the God who they killed his avatar, he was a big part of a war that was taking place in the astral realms. And they couldn't do nothing with him in the astral level. They found out, because you remember, it's a cosmic war going on that people don't see. We got the Galactic Federation. It's like some real Star Wars shit. It's like really like that. So guess what? These are our enemy. They try to find your astral body as well as your physical body. When they find out who you are in the astral realms, they want to see if you have a body down here in that physical realm where they still control shit at. If they find out that you have a body down here in the physical realm, then they'll come and attack that body that you have in the physical realm. That's how they move. So it's almost like Ready Player One. You feel me? Like I had a lecture coming up on Ready Player One, but it's going to be based around that theme. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to understand that you plug into this matrix when you step back into the physical. Okay, we all exist outside this physical. We are multi-dimensional beings, okay? So what happens is, like, the God, he was fucking them up in the astrals. They couldn't do nothing with him. So what they did was they located his body down here in the physical plane, right? And they found out where he stayed and all that. And when they found his physical body that he was using in this plane, what they did was they waited till he went to sleep and they killed him in his sleep. And then they put this, because he was doing what he was doing. And remember, all the executions are televised. We just talked about this last night on Sebi. All right, spiritual electrical beings under investigation. Sebi, you know what I'm saying? We just talked about this last night, right? All right, so basically, you know what I'm saying? They killed his avatar. And then put the story out that he ran the car through the gate and they had to shoot the car up. When in reality, he was a big part of what was going on in the astrals. So they can't kill him, but we can at least get his avatar out the way in the physical. See what I'm saying? That's how that go. And then to make sure that he's never reborn back into this physical again, that's why they check every baby folk. Like, every time it's a spirit or soul, they know how powerful we is. They know certain souls that gave them like real trouble because we gods. So this is why every time a baby is born, they gotta draw the blood, because they be trying to figure out exactly who we are, and only the blood gonna tell them that, because the spirit is in the blood. You see what I'm saying? They can read your electrical energy, your dark matter energy through your blood. All right. So when they draw the blood, it let them know what bloodline you are anciently descended from. Not just in the physical, because your blood doesn't come from the physical. Remember, you ever heard the saying, your blood blue until the oxygen hit it? Then it turned what? Red. Your blood is given to you from the Anunnaki, gods and goddesses, Sirius star system. It's a esoteric thing. It's a metaphysical connection that links you back to our home planet, Sirius. Sirius X, Xylanthia. That's where we come from. It's the headquarters. It's the center of the whole multiverse. And out of the whole entire Sirius star system, our planet don't glow. It's jet black. You can't even see it, nigga. Because it's pure dark matter energy. And the other planets around our planet in the Sirius, they light up. Sirius A, B, C. But we X. Why X? Because the X chromosome was first. That's what our goddesses possessed. You get what I'm saying? This all metaphysics. You feel me? Your blood is really blue because you were originally blue, green, and red. Remember that. We're breathing in oxygen, which is poison to us. So it rusts out the metals and give it a bone marrow appeal, which they tell you have bones when it's really metal. But it's a dumbed down version now because you're breathing in oxygen. It's rusting your cosmic metals that's inside of you out. But you still strong. A bone is still hard to break, even though it's rusted out. Yeah, you Wolverine, nigga. You Wolverine, nigga. Yeah, that's you they talking about. Adamantium, that's your skeleton at its full capacity. Unbreakable. None of that. You know what I'm saying? You are metal, but you breathing in this oxygen to rust the metal out, and it dries out the carbon. See, because we carbonated beings. Remember that. So by the carbon being drained out from the oxygen that we inhaling, because we supposed to be inhaling hydrogen. If you look at your DNA helix, which is a double helix, which is not called DNA, but it's DEA, deoxyetheric acid. But go pull up a DNA helix. You really got 3, not 2, but they show you 2 on any DNA double helix picture. But you're going to see the little helixes. That's supposed to be your DNA. And then when you see those little red dots on it, those are your amino acids. Your amino acids work as messengers, carrying the messages from the pineal gland that you soak in through your antennas, through your hair, that you get directly from the sun. This is how you get your downloads. This is how you get your downloads. The sun is technology to us. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So the amino acids that's on your DNA helix that they be showing you is actually messengers. They pick up electronic messaging, telepathic messaging sent directly from our home planet back to you. It's like a built-in walkie-talkie. It's like a built-in walkie-talkie, nigga. See what I'm saying? This why when you meditate, you tap in. You got to meditate to tap in, because when you go in there, it's like picking up the phone and dialing back home. When you meditate, you picking up the phone and you dialing back to the cosmic realms, that which you come from. It's the only way to stay in tune with what's going on in the real multiverse while still being here in the flesh. You have a built-in information put within your chromosomes that allows you to know that this is your way to connect back home. So to fuck your phone up, they taught you a different way. They made you pray with your hands closed. That's where that came from. That put your head down. Because they knew you have it inherited in you to want to dial back home. So they tricked us. Okay, well, they going to want to dial back home. We can't stop that. So let's trick the way they dial back home. And we're going to call it prayer and teach them to close their, because you got eyes in your hands. Eye 1, eye 2. Not just these, you got 9 eyes total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your knees is 6 and 7. And the bottom of your feet is 8 and 9. You get what I'm saying?